Yeah, we're here. Here's thumbs up for Harold and for Slovenia, I guess. And here's thumbs down for UK. 16 to 8 in favor of Slovenia. It's UKCS.
Can I just say that you honestly know that UK scene has hit rock bottom and their top talent is Harold, so you know that something's not working there.
Yeah.
I had to get it out there.
Your thoughts about the
I'm gonna
match?
stay out of this. But honestly, it went like we discussed. If Slovenia just played a loose style on T side,
Was that what
Yeah.
you were talking about?
yeah, exactly like this. They were left and right, pushing everywhere, executing properly with smoke splashes, not afraid to go out, not afraid to take a duels because they know they can shoot. They just keep resetting the economy of United Kingdom players, and it was 12-3 in the first half.
11-4.
11-4, but
11-4,
it's,
yeah.
basically. They took 11 rounds on T side. After that, it was just like finishing the map. They even took the pistol. So United Kingdom put just a bit of resistance in the second half, but it wasn't enough. Maybe the comfort is that it was a Slovenian pick. Now they're going to Dust2. Maybe on their own map they can show what can they do.
Yeah. Dusan.
Yeah, I like that Castle mentioned the economy. I mean, the economy for UK was broken in that first half, and we saw a good thing coming out of Slovenia in that second half, where they got reset or something like that. Then they did
went eco and
entire
then,
eco, then a half a buy, not really forcing anything. That just shows you that they know how to manage their economy, knowing that they have a lead. It was a big lead. And they knew they were in front, and they didn't want to force anything. They just wanted to close it out slowly, and that's exactly what they did. They didn't force anything. They waited for a full buy. They waited for a full rifle buy, and just finishing on a strong note. And I mean, a great performance of the three players from Slovenia. We saw here Bomez, Imp, and Matafe. I think 3 guys with 22 frags, 23 frags, a really good showing of them.
Going into the second map, Dust2, picked by UK. Again, an open map where you can run and gun. So do you think this maybe again favors Slovenia?
I don't know. Maybe United Kingdom has a chance because I saw they're playing with double op setup. Maybe they can transfer that to the Dust2 CT side. They can close down middle, which is most important part of the map. If you control middle and short, you can do whatever you want. You can split any side. You can fake anything. You can explode anywhere. If they control middle on the CT side, they can even this thing out. But if they lose battle there and let Slovenian players just go around shooting people in the head everywhere and just keep rotating like chickens without heads, they will lose the second map as well. So it's the key part of the next map for United Kingdom if they want to come back into this.
The thing for United Kingdom in the first match against Austria on the Dust2 was that Austria didn't really have a good mid control, and that's what UK exploited on their T half. But seeing how Slovenia is a really more skilled team than Austria was, to me, I think UK is gonna have a little bit of a problem taking control of that mid as they did in the first match. And as Kasset said, I mean, they need to take control of that mid so they can do a lot of executes. And I'm just so far Slovenia has been on point frag wise, so it's gonna be a tough one for UK.
Slovenia was strong there on the T side, and UK was nowhere to found on the CT side. Do you think if UK wins the knife round, they'll maybe pick the T side just to try and attack a little bit?
It depends how they feel on Dust2. I guess if they feel attacking, I think they should go for the T side. If they're like more relaxed on the T side, we don't know these players how they like to play Dust2. But if it's for me, I would pick CT side any day, any time over T side on Dust2, because you can do so much stuff. If you start well, you can like get entry kills on 3 different sides. You can switch up the positions of snipers. You can go for the mid control. You can go for the fake mid control, then push short, then go aggressive long, then push tunnels. Just after a couple of gun rounds, you can figure it out the default of the opponents, especially against these mixed teams. So you can react based on that and take, even if you lose pistol, you can take at least 6-7 rounds on the CT side if you play it smart and hit like 50% of the shots that you're supposed to hit. So I would go for the CT side any day.
Okay, Dusan, would you agree with that?
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, I would always start on CD side, just because, I mean, on the T-sided maps, just because getting more rounds on your CD side just leaves you more comfort on your T side to be more loose and have a little bit more confidence on the T side, just because the T side is stronger and you already got some rounds. So coming back, it's easier, much easier on the T side. You can do a lot more stuff, and you can take control of in your own hands. When you're on CD side in the second half, there's not much that you can do. I mean, yeah, you can push, you can try something, but I don't think that's suited well for that second half, because you're showing all of your cards in the first half. I mean, showing your tendencies, like going mid, going directly to sites. So you're gonna transfer some of that on your CD side, and you could be easily read on that CD side second if you're going second. So I think picking CD side first and then coming back on T side is better for me.
Okay, we've mentioned a couple of times that Dust2, and that maybe players are tired of it. And talking about the return of Inferno, do you think never? You wouldn't agree with that? Okay, I want to hear your opinion.
I mean, Inferno is like, there can be like readjustments on the map, just widening the banana, widening the middle or something, and it can get their spot back on competitive scene only with adjustments like this. It cannot stay. And Valve,
yeah, we were talking about these adjustments.
That was a pretty good decision by Valve, I have to say, and I agree with that, because it was really difficult to play that map. But Dust2, and that's a legendary map, and one of my favorite map, and my team, Mousesports, is probably the best team in the world on that map, and you can do so much stuff there. I mean, it's wide open. You can go with different kind of approaches to the map, for aim-wise, strategic-wise. You can mix it up. You can do all the things that you want to do, and not just on one side. You can do it on both sides of the map. So I would never leave Dust2 out, never.
Do you think there are going to be some adjustments to Dust2, and maybe replacing it with Inferno for some time? Of course, with the adjustments in Inferno.
I don't think Dust2 will be ever be replaced, or maybe they did the readjustment like back, maybe it was 2013 when they switched the doors, right? It was the opposite way, right? And that was a really good call again by Valve, a really good call, but. And since then, Dust2 has been more competitive, and it stays that way. And I like that map. It's my favorite map so far.
Okay, the second map, United Kingdom and Slovenia. Let's go with the predictions. Dusan, starting off with you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. And I said UKCS is gonna take this, but I have to go with Slovenia on this one, just based on the first map. They really show dominance, and I'm gonna say Slovenia 16-12.
Okay. Kassad. You're not going to switch to UK because you favor the underdogs, and UK is always the underdogs.
No, I mean, I don't know. If we follow the trend from the first map, I should actually go, I'll go with the underdog, then Slovenia is going to pick the second map. But somehow I have this feeling, that maybe UK is gonna get this map, and we're gonna see the third map again.
Third one.
So I'm gonna say UK 16-10.
16-10 UK. Okay, we have just enough time. I wanted to ask you, which map do you think will next be the one to go out?
I know what Swoj would say.
I know. I asked him that already. I just want to hear second opinion.
I would say Overpass.
Overpass. Why Overpass?
Because it's not really. I mean, they're recounting Nuke.
Sure.
Because they reworked Nuke and nobody's playing it. So either they're gonna leave it out again.
You think we need some more time?
Or no, I think they need a little more readjustment.
Even more?
Yes, because it's now getting ridiculous for the T side. I mean, so many options you can do, and teams are avoiding it for a reason. It's not yet competitive, and I think either it's gonna go with a complete remove again, or a more readjustment, and then can get back into the competitive scene.
Okay, good to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, the second map, Dust2 this time, is about to start. Before we move on onto our casters, I just have one quick question for Harold. I just can't remember. Are you from England or Great Britain? United Kingdom. I just forgot. So if you can remind me. Well, I hope you're ready. Second map, about to start. Mega Man, Harold, take us away.
Well, Harold, do you want to field that question?
Yeah, I'd just like to say, for as long as Switch is not on the desk, you can't touch me.
Well, I'll tell you who can be touched. It's Shiki with a headshot all the way down through mid. And this is not looking good already for UK. The flashbangs come out, they're fully flashed. Trying to get in towards this B-bomb site, and it's not working well. Matafee going to find a second one and a third. Finally, the Glock's running out. It's Pulse, but he's out of ammo, and Savvy's going to be able to take him down. So already Slovenia off 1-0.
Yeah,
Ouch, Harold, ouch.
I'm hoping it's going to help my team do better. So,
You know, it doesn't matter if you're from
drink for
England, Great Britain, or the UK, because all three of those are looking pretty miserable right now.
Guys, if you at home are watching and supporting from the UK, make sure you go make yourself a cup of tea so you can make sure that we will play better. It's a proven fact that we play better after a cup of tea, so make sure you do that.
Well,
Anyway,
we'll have to see whether or not the players actually drank tea, because they're not looking too hot right now.
yeah, okay. So, do you have a kettle? Do you know what a kettle is?
And put a kettle on.
Do you know what a kettle is?
I know what a
Do you have
kettle
one?
is. Yeah, I have a tea kettle.
You have a kettle?
I have a
That
kettle.
Electric kettle.
No, not an electric kettle.
Ah, so what's it for?
You fill it with water, you put it on the stove. It's a teapot. I know exactly
Good
what a
one.
kettle is.
Bloody third world. Anyway,
Third
Max
world!
able to get that bomb planted there.
I'm done with you. I'm so done with you.
Do you have online banking?
Yes.
Do you?
This is the United States, brother. Of course you do.
Yeah. Okay. Mighty Max.
Do you
trying
even
to get
speak to Queens? That's what I want to know. The bomb plan comes out for the UK side, but the retake is on, and so far it's going very promising for Slovenia as they pick up 4 out of the 5 kills necessary to close this one down. It's all down to Aaron, but he's smoked up on Cat. Looks like he just wants to grab a rifle and get out of here, but I don't think he's going to find a rifle over there. I think the only rifle was in the hands of Savy. So he's going to get an MP7. That was a heavy investment from the T side, so don't expect a buyout from this round. They are going to bankroll a little bit of money moving forward with their online banking.
Yeah. I've got, I do feel sorry for you, to be honest, Corey. I really do. You know, it must take you quite a long time to make a cup of tea.
I don't drink tea.
It shows.
Yeah, because NACS is still in this tournament, bruh. UK is about to find their exit, their Brexit right here.
Yeah, TWC exit. Bloody hell. Yeah, Slovenia looking good in this second round, and it's going to be, once again, a few pistols being brought up, but not too much to play with for the UK side. Gugi is a little bit penned in here, but probably going to kill everyone because they're just not shooting him. Mighty Max is going to be going down. Savvy going to be trying to do some damage. He's caught in 2 angles. He's going to go down. The question is, can they kill that man in pit? As the bomb goes down. No,
There's the bomb.
It's all gone very badly.
No is the answer to that question
Bloody
that you
hell.
were just asking. So
Bloody hell.
it looked like it could have been relatively promising. The big thing is if they would have had the bomb up on Catwalk, they would have gotten another plant out of that because they had full A control with 2 players playing relatively dedicated down on long. Because once they started to come out from long A, the UK side, they pinned Gugi down, had him low. He had to call for back from his teammate at A, who left the A bomb site open. Now, like I said, if they had the bomb on Cat with those players, they would have gotten another plant. And this would have been an even better buy for the UK side. You can see they've only got 1 flash, 1 smoke for Shiki. They've only got a smoke on Aaron. They've only got flashes on Weber. So it's not the best buy down from the UK side. And they could have had so much more going into this. You know, the extra $800 or however much you're going to get from that bomb plant could have netted them another grenade, a little bit more into their arsenal.
Yeah, but unfortunately, not quite enough. Although the AWP is out, which is good enough, and they are going up against 2 UMPs. Thing is, so far we've seen them getting onto the sites quite well. Problem is, they haven't got the weaponry to hold themselves in there. Luckily, they have now. So Matafee get a bit aggressive there. He's going to be surviving with his head intact.
Well, he knows there's an AWP now, too. That's
Yeah.
kind of an important thing.
Yeah, definitely. Problem is, neutralising that AWP could be a little bit more difficult. Matafee is still holding in mid. They need to be careful as to not give him any opportunities here as the imp plays up close and personal. Shiki not checking his angle, absolutely just gets devastated. But luckily, the rest of the UK players are doing well. It's a 4 versus 2 now, and the UK going to be getting that bomb down as just Googie and Savvy remain. Looks like they're already saving. This is not one they want to go for.
No, they want to keep the op and play on saving. They don't want to give that one up just yet, so it will be 3-1. United Kingdom going to find their first round. It comes in the first full buy down, and it was a little bit wonky there at the beginning. They gave up that mid control later on as the smoke comes out for mid B, and that kind of pinned in one player, Imp, over at that B bomb site that he really didn't have anywhere to go. And that's one of those situations where you see that mid to B smoke come out. Really, your only option as a B defender, especially if you're solo over there with one player holding in mid, is to push aggressively into the B halls and try to take an aim duel with the players that are going to be over there, because otherwise you're going to get pinched from multiple angles, and that's really the only way to, you know, try to battle your way out. He does try to do it. He gets one pick out of it, but gets traded immediately afterwards. So they immediately lose that B bomb site, and the United Kingdom's going to be able to get in there and get pretty much a round for free, with only losing one player ultimately at the end of that round. So a nice recovery from them, but with the players stocking up as much money on Slovenia as they had in the last couple of rounds, they're going to be able to buy up. That is a little team damage, though. That nade gets blocked. It was going to go down for mid to block off vision as opposed to wasting a smoke. And they also missed their Molotov at long A, too. So a couple of mistakes early on in this round from Slovenia.
Yeah, not too good as far as starts go, but still, they are still 2 rounds up, and the UK not looking great into this one. Moving up along, hoping to get some work done. It's Pulse with the AWP in hand, although this time Slovenia have 4 rifles to work with and an AWP, so definitely a lot more firepower on the board for the Slovenian side. Depends, is Slovenia going to be able to shut down this push before it arrives? The UK taking quite a while now, and not doing too well. So, who's going to get the first pick? That's the question of the hour. Our finest hour, of course. It's been a long time since we've had one of those.
Yeah, and again, I mean, no damage from either side yet. The only damage that's on the board is from that team nade. Well, now Googie, though, that's going to rock him a little bit. He gets away from behind the wall a little bit, but they've already pushed down from CT. They're wrapping it towards the safe bomb site, but there's a player on quad that they haven't been able to figure out just yet. That's Matafi. He's going to be waiting for the plant. Plant starts to go down. It's in an angle that he can't watch, and Weber's going to be able to watch that angle and find that kill. So it's going to be a 4-on-5 retake now for the CT side. One player, green box and top mid. That's going to be kind of a detriment later on as that lurk is going to come out. Aaron's going to be able to find one onto Imp, so it gets traded back by Gomez, but that's not a good peek, Savvy. What are you doing? You have a nade out in your hand. Why are you just wide peeking from CT spawn? Don't understand that play. Mighty Max and Weber finish off the round. Googie does get a parting gift before it's all said and done, and the UK is going to be able to pick up one more.
Yeah, nice round from Weber there, just popping heads left, right and centre. This is going to force the eco out Slovenia and give the UK the opportunity to equalise, to get back onto 3-3. So, definitely good opportunities here. Pulse with the open hand, trying to get that quick peek off over towards B as Weber moves forwards. He's got cover from Pulse, so just getting in and getting aggressive here is the key. Weber's going to get one with the pistol in hand, but it's all trades, and so the advantage is firmly in the hands of the United Kingdom, as Mighty Max will just go ham on these eco players, racking up the kills, finding himself a nice bit of HLTV padding, and 3-3 on the board for Slovenia. So great start. No. Yes. Sure.
Yeah, you say no because you said Slovenia instead of UK.
Yeah. Yeah, just confusing myself really.
It's fine. I know I can read Skype chat. I know that you're closet rooting for Slovenia so that you can go out and drink your woes away after they get beat, or after the UK gets beat by them.
Honestly, my brother's playing rugby, so I want to go and watch his first game of the season. So,
Little miscue right there, though, from the Slovenian side. That's going to net a kill here for the UK. Right on the other side of the smoke. Oh, they hear the nade hit him. They're going to be able to find him. That's unlucky for Imp, and that's going to leave one player in the back lines of this B bomb site by himself. That's Gomez, and he's going to get taken down by Weber. So the United Kingdom looking much, much more effective here so far on the terrorist side of Dust2 as opposed to what they looked like on their CT side of DE Mirage earlier.
Yeah, a lot more going on now for the United Kingdom. Definitely getting themselves into a much stronger position. Aaron going to be taking an aggressive peek. Not going to win out on that one, Googie. Going to take him down. Still, Keeping 4 players alive. Flash goes over, and these remaining players. Pulse going to go down as well. That's the AWP out of their hands. And luckily, Weber is there to save that one. Googie finally gets taken down. That's Mighty Max to do the damage. And Savvy now the last man alive with the AWP in hand. If they can take this down, it's good stuff. But he seems to be keeping himself healthy enough. The UK
Cheeky's
really,
gonna find him.
God, they're aggressive on this hunt. My lord.
Yeah, they really wanted to take the guns out of their hands. They've got good money on the UK side, so there's no reason not to hunt there. And they don't want to allow Slovenia to get any ideas going into the next round. If they were able to hang on to 2 rifles there, they probably would have decided to force into this. They would have dropped over 2 rifles to their other players and then forced up on the last one. But with that being the case, they're not going to go for that option this time around. So they're going to be playing from a save standpoint, and UK is going to have an opportunity to get a 5th round on the board. And that's a good start. Aaron had the spawn for it, takes the op, goes for the pick. Now they're going to swap around guns here at long A. Pulse leaves the op behind for a second, and they're actually encroaching on long from Slovenia's side. And they're going to start to fall back now, but this catwalk prisons. And Shiki's going to send Googie toppling head over heels, and now he's opened up the A bomb site for the terrorist side of UK.
Yeah, so a really nice opening into this one. From United Kingdom, just Imp and Bomez left and they do some work with those pistols, but it's not working out. It seems the UK finally has woken up. This is what we should have been seeing a long time ago, and finally it's here. We should be seeing Weber just jumping around, getting kills left, right and centre. Mighty Max should be able to just clean up what's left for him, and we're finally starting to see it now. And all onto Bomez to try and stay alive, but I just don't see it happening. He's not got too much hope. He's not got too much left to hope for. And I don't know if he's going to be able to do anything. I mean, he's only got a pistol. There's no point saving it. He needs to do something, but who knows?
Well, he's going to the right area right now. He's going to be able to maybe spot a player coming off a catwalk, as there are 2 players over here. There's a player in T-spawn as well. And now there's 3 players over here. Mighty Max is going to creep around the corner. He's going to push forward, and he's going to go down, lose his life. That's a little bit unfortunate there at the end that he does that long lurk all for naught. But it's going to be 5 rounds, plays 3 from the United Kingdom standpoint, and they're going to be in this double up setup again. Weber with it, Pulse with it. Let's see what they can do moving forward. And here's the revamp from the CT side. We actually have 4 out of the 10 players that are in the server are on AWPs right now. And actually, I'm off the tag, but Shiki just charges down mid, and Bomez at the off angle is going to be able to punish that one. So an opening pick for Slovenia, and this is the first time in a multiple amount of rounds that we've seen that. And there's the second one. Now they know that they have the double up setup, but so far it's punishing pretty well onto the UK side.
Yeah, not the best. In the 9th round of the game, Slovenia definitely trying to get back into this one, but the UK, they're doing better. They're playing CS. Finally, we didn't see that in the first game, but as you said, a lot of AWPs in play, and Bomez holding down over towards that B bomb site behind the barrels is doing a little bit of work. Takes down Weber. That's the opening into the round. Goodness, my words are elusive today. Anyway, Pulse and Mighty Max, the last 2 alive. Just trying to get any work done they can. There's a lot of money to play with over on that UK side. They're definitely going to be able to beat the buy-ups coming in. 11k, 11k, 9k, 8k, and Aaron lowest on 5k. So plenty of money to buy up. And the UK shouldn't see too many problems with that. Mighty Max will find 1 for a second. Pulse is there for him. So 40 seconds remain. There is still plenty of time in this round for the UK to do some work.
They're making the right call too, going towards A.
Yeah, absolutely are. Now Savvy, maybe he can stop them for a little bit. The flash will go over just to halt that progress and do a little bit of damage, but I don't know. This is looking difficult, especially with this flank coming in from all 3 of the Slovenian players. Hoping to get some work done. Smokes will go down, and the bomb is going to be planted by Pulse. And maybe there's a chance here. I'm liking these after plant positions from the UK. They're definitely putting themselves into a good spot. Mighty Max maybe a little bit too dangerous there. He needs to do a lot of work if he wants this to work out for him. The Imp working his way up the long area. Going to be able to take down Pulse, and now we're on to Mighty Max. 1 versus 3. This would be incredible if he could do it, but I just don't see it happening. He's going to get taken down by the Imp, and that's the defuse coming in. 4-5.
Yeah, there was definitely an opportunity there. There's definitely a major opportunity for UK to actually bring that one back after those 2 back-to-back kills there in mid. And then they get up and get that plant, and Mighty Max is able to just hide behind that smoke and try to allow Pulse to make a play, but Pulse was not ready for him to be so far pushed up on long A that he's not able to connect the shot before he goes down. So a little bit unfortunate in that aspect, but like you said before, they've got so much money on the UK side that they're going to be able to buy down. But that bank is going to start to dwindle as they lose these rounds if they can string them together on the Slovenian side. And I mean, you can see, if we can hold tab down for a second, you can actually see $9,300 for Weber, $8,600 for Shiki. The low bank is only $2,950, but after this round is all said and done, win, loss, or not, it's going to be probably around the 4K mark, plus they can drop a rifle over. So they've got money for at least 1 or 2 more buy downs before they'd have to save on the UK side.
Yeah. Still not great. Although, as you say, the buy is good for the UK. Not sure why they haven't gone with that 2-up setup as they were rolling with. And not looking great so far. No opening pick, so there's a minute left to play with for the United Kingdom to get onto a bomb site and do some work. Otherwise, Slovenia will find themselves in a great spot. Slovenia, of course, are looking to equalise this round, hoping that they're going to have the opportunity. No presence towards B, yet still 2 players over there. Means somewhat trouble for Slovenia if the A push comes in. But no long presence from the United Kingdom. It's going to be Matafi with a perfect pop flash. Comes out. 1, 2. Can't get the third, but it's so close he might as well have got it. Pulse down to 36 HP. Imp going aggressive here. Mighty Max is going to be able to take him down, but it's not enough, as Bomez will take down Mighty Max. It's all now on Pulse and Aaron to try and get some work done. Bomez is up on high, gets taken down with a quick headshot. And
that's a mistake.
At least conceded.
That's a big mistake right there. They've given up the B bomb site. B is so difficult to take, even in a man advantage situation for the CT side. And look at the utility that's still left on the UK side. They've got an HE, they've got a smoke, they've got a Molotov. They can smoke out doors or smoke out windows, and then they've only got to focus on one avenue of attack coming in towards that site. Googie's going to come around the side, but he gets spotted, and he's going to go down. So now this is within very possible from the T side of UK, and they've brought this one back. It's all down to Savy. And he's going to get nothing out of it, so that's a brilliant recovery from the UK side.
Yeah, you got to say thanks, Mighty Max, for opening up that B-bomb site, and then...
Well, thank Bomez for over-peeking in window. That was the crucial thing. All he has to do is sit on back platters or push into B tunnels and just bide his time. There's no need for him to push up into window and try to go for a play. They had the numbers advantage. That was a 2-on-4 they just lost.
Yeah.
Don't agree with that play.
Good. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. But back into it. It's another B play coming through, as it's been successful so far. There is, of course, Imp playing up close and personal, but that's about it. Have you ever noticed that the Slovenian flags are slightly cropped in their pictures?
Yes.
Good. Come to check.
I mean, so's the UK flag. If you want to be particular. It's cropped on both the left and the right side.
Yeah, but at least you can see the whole flag.
Yeah, but you were talking about it being cropped. And I was agreeing with you, but it's on both sides.
Well, I
it's
think
just the way that it is.
I'm sorry.
That's what happens when you take a. That's what happens when you take a 16:9 picture and put it in a 4:3 frame.
Yeah, you're probably right, to be honest. You're probably right.
Because if you think about it, the Slovenian flag is cropped on both sides as well.
Yeah.
So
it's just more noticeable.
It is, because they've got the crest on it.
Yeah. Do you like symmetrical flags?
I would say yes, but look up the Maryland state flag, and then
or look up
understand.
the American flag.
Well, the American flag too, but look up the Maryland state flag.
What is it, a cookie?
No, go look it up.
I haven't got any internet, mate. Anyway.
Fair enough. Aaron gonna be able to find one. This is a save round here from the CT side of Slovenia, so not a whole lot doing into this round, but they are going to be able to salvage an AK, and Bomez has body armor behind this. They're not going to go for the round, but they're at least going to carry that over, and that's $650 that he doesn't have to spend. Plus, he has a smoke, so that's $300. So the ultimate saved amount of money here is 950 plus 2,700, so 3,650. That's a lot of economy saved from the Slovenian side, along with Savy getting an AK as well.
The Maryland state flag does actually have a line of symmetry.
It does, but it's also one of the craziest looking flags that you'll probably ever see.
Well, it's less of a flag and more of a crest.
It's got an interesting design behind it, that's for sure.
Yeah, it does.
It almost looks like a family, what is it, the
family
coat of
crest.
Arms? Family coat of arms, yeah.
Well, family crest, yeah.
Potato, potato.
I guess. Tomato, tomato.
Talking about potatoes, coffee. Slovenia playing like a pack of them right now, as they've only gotten 4 rounds on their CT side of Dust2. And interestingly enough, they're going to pick up body armor onto one of the players. That's going to be the AK that was saved by Savy.
Ironic.
Ironic indeed. You keep calling him Savvy, but isn't Savvy S-A-A-V-Y, or is it S-A-V-V-Y?
V-V-Y.
Yeah, so it's more like Savy. That's at least the way that I'm taking it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going with Sabi.
Said's just a bit of bands. Just a bit of bands. Somebody told me earlier I should cast in an English accent.
Yeah, good luck.
I feel like it'd be preposterous. Yes. Says be preposterous.
Yeah, that's not how we speak, I'm afraid. That is just how the people on the telly speak.
People on the telly.
Yeah, people on the telly.
Put the kettle on. I'm watching the telly.
Yeah, you just sound aggressive. I feel like I'm going to be hit.
I might.
Yeah.
You want to go fisticuffs?
No one says
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, take it to fisticuffs.
I
Nice little
guess.
bit of spam there on the catwalk. Shiki's going to be down to 15 HP. You've still got a lot of play left in this round. Those AKs starting to do a little bit of the damage. You're going to have to worry about this back B platform. That's going to be Imp with the Desert Eagle. Peeks out, gets the one banger. Going to be able to take Aaron down, and Shiki falls. So the two-man swing going the way of the CT side right now. And Googie trying to do a little bit of work on the outside of this bomb site. AK gets salvaged. That's going to be Bomez to find one. Bomez to find a second one. No, it's Imp from the tunnel to be able to lock that one down. And it's a flawless round for Slovenia. They unpotatoed
once again.
themselves.
Nice. Good stuff. That's what we like to see at the end of the day. So, real nice bit of play there. And the UK, 7 rounds, but not too bad. Slovenia are going to get themselves back in. And once again, they're alive and not dead, which is the key point. But, oh, God. Sorry. Being dead's a bad thing. That's what I was trying to say.
I feel you.
Going to be able to take a kill there onto Matthew, but Googie straight back in, makes it a double kill. More? No, he can't, but it's all trade, so 3 versus 3. This does favour the terrorists, as they will move towards that A bomb site. But so far, pretty even Stevens. Too much going on. Mighty Max is going to find a kill there onto Bomez, but the trade comes in once more, and Sabi is going to be backing off, just holding onto that AWP, making sure he can wait for his teammate before any aggression comes through. But it is still the A play coming out, as the remaining 2 players will move onto that A bomb site, and the aggression from Sabi not going to work out. Bomb's going to go down, and it's Shiki and Aaron now, the last 2 players alive, to try and do a little bit of work. Let's see if it's going to be possible. Shiki holding on site. Flash will come over, but keeping himself alive, and the Imp just working his way. And we know he's a potent player, but we haven't seen too much of him this game compared to before, especially 5 kills only on the board. He knows where one player is. He just heard him jump, takes 1 kill. Now looking for Shiki. He's seen him. He's spotted him out. He just needs the shot, and there it is. The Imp takes him down, gets the fuse, and just as I said, he wasn't doing as well as in the last game. He comes alive. He wins the round. He takes 6 for his team. Massive bit of play there.
And that was also a little bit of a mistake from Shiki, overexerting himself in that area. He knows that he has a player playing up there from Goose. Not necessary that he takes that peek from bomb boxes. He knows as soon as his player, he could be playing behind where the bomb's planted, by that little headshot box, and as soon as his teammate takes that fight, just get behind those headshot boxes on the cat side. And then you just waste so much more time. He's got to track you down. He's got to get the angle on you. And you waste more time on the clock. You give yourself a more of an opportunity to win the round. Nice shot there from Pulse. Going to be able to open up. Imp's going to peek before the smoke blooms, and again, that's going to get punished. And I see this so many times when I cast matches, is people peeking out before smoke blooms in a certain area and just getting knocked to the floor because of it. And that's case in point right there. Sure, he wants to get a little bit of vision and everything like that, but there's no need to take an unnecessary risk peeking before smoke blooms. Just my 2 cents. I'm not a professional player by any stretch of the imagination, but I do watch a lot of professional Counter-Strike, and these are things that I notice.
Well, he seems to be doing alright so far, as the Imp is the 1 man dead. So, rest in peace, Easy. Who was that? Oh, it was only someone that doesn't matter. Let's not worry about that. Anyway,
That was KBK dropping from TeamSpeak. A no-namer, somebody who doesn't even do anything of value for this
me
at all. Yeah.
Anyway,
Essentially the least important person that's a part of this TeamSpeak right now.
Yeah. Oh, except Enzo.
Enzo's not in the server, unless you consider the studio to be Enzo.
Yes.
All right, fair enough.
That's
Enzo.
bloody Enzo. Anyway,
Bloody Alex
Enzo.
Enzo.
Onto the B bomb site, and
There's the
Gomez
flash.
needs to go big here. Finds 1, finds
He
2.
does.
That's massive now. Puts the bomb down as Sabi will find Aaron as well. And this is going absolutely horrifically. Mighty Max comes in finally and does some damage. Takes down 2 for himself, but still in a 2 versus 2. This should not have gotten so far, as Mighty Max will be getting that bomb down. But we know the UK have done it before. We know that they're good at holding off this B bomb site. Can they do it again? The bomb will go down in the nick of time. And with just Weber and Max alive. No ops to play with. It's 2 M4s coming for the retake, but plenty of utilities to play with on that Slovenia side. Although there is only the Molotov for Weber.
Timing.
That's bad. Oh, that's bad. Mighty Max now the last man alive, and he can't get it done. Gugi takes him down, and that's going to be 7-7 on the board for Slovenia. And in this last round, the bye will not be great for the United Kingdom.
That timing is just the most crushing, the soul-crushing timing on that. He's watching tunnels the whole time. Turns to drop a Molotov outside of double doors, and as soon as he turns, he gets dropped. And again, that's another situation for the younger, lesser experienced players that, in that situation, you're in a 2 versus 2, yeah? You've got a teammate that's playing in the back of sight, watching for your window push. You're going to hear the footsteps of the players pushing in through doors most likely. They're not just going to waltz into the site 9 times out of 10. Keep your gun out at all times and play contact with the other team, because if he has his gun out there, if Weber's just watching with his gun towards those B tunnels, he probably, at least if he doesn't kill one, he does good damage to him and puts I believe that was Mighty Max into a more favorable clutch position. But a nice shot from Aaron's going to open up this round as Matafee goes down, and we're going to be into a 4 versus 5, and the A bomb site is lost.
Yeah, nice bit of play there from Aaron. Really opens it up nicely. Despite having 3 players over towards A, it's not going to work out. Bomez will burn Aaron to death over on the bomb site. He was fortunate in the fact that Aaron was able to get the bomb down, but still the burn will come through as the Imp works his way onto the bomb site. Weber is somewhat exposed and will go down straight away as the Molotov will fall to restrict the access of the T's. The push coming onto that bomb site. Shiki is the only man over there to try and defend from sight. Pulse will find a nice shot there onto the Imp, but not enough so far. Shiki is still alive on the site and they have no idea. Nice nade comes through. I'm not sure if Shiki got hurt there. He may have done, and he has been. He will be taken down by the no-scope of Savy as the Molotov has fallen on that bomb site. Savy's burning himself to death. Boogie's burning himself to death. Will he be able to get this defused? I don't know. It's too close. But that Molotov from Mighty Max has saved the round for the United Kingdom, winning the half and doing so much work.
That just shows you right then and there the importance of having proper utility going into some of these rounds, and also the proper usage of that utility. Saving that Molotov until the very end, knowing that they're going to have to push back in onto the site, and knowing your timing as far as the bomb is concerned. Lucky that they didn't have a smoke to extinguish that, but I don't think that it would have made a matter in the grand scheme of things, because they just did not have the time, regardless of getting on the bomb and getting the defuse. So that Molotov roasting one, doing significant damage to the other, and he's going to be able to finally get that frag out. And unfortunately, not enough time for the defuse. So 8-7 is going to be the halftime score, but is it going to be enough from the UK side? That's the big question right now, because we saw how tremendous Slovenia was on the T side of Mirage. If they have anything up their sleeve going into this half, then it could be very disastrous for the UK side.
Yeah, this is too close for comfort for the UK. They need to be getting back into this one. I mean, now, or it's going to be too late. Slovenia, all they need to do is take the pistol round, and they're going to be off to a great start. And so far, they've taken 4 out of 4 pistol rounds. No, that's wrong. They've taken 3 out of 4 pistol rounds, and the 4th is up and coming like I'm flipping in an elevator. Do you know who that was?
What the hell are you talking about?
They say I'm up and coming like I'm in an elevator. No? Not a big fan? Okay, no worries.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's alright, I'll let you off. Pulse is going to be just keeping himself alive, finally goes down, but somehow Savy lets one player escape, and luckily gets him on the exit as Weber will find himself 1 kill, 4 versus 3 on this B bomb site now. Not much utility to play with. There is a decoy in the hands of Bomez, but I'm not sure that's quite enough as what they would want to play with. Matafee is just dancing around, taking some shots, and keeping himself alive, which is most important. And Shiki, he wants to get a kill here, but as long as Matafee doesn't peek his head through, he should be fine. Weber going down, another push coming in. It's going to be a shutdown for Slovenia. They're going to win the round, and it's going to be 8-8. Looking to take some more. That's 4 out of 4 pistol rounds so far for the Slovenians.
Yeah, I mean, what more can you say about it? They've won every single pistol round so far in this series, and that just goes to show you that they start off on the right foot every single half, and they're gonna get the opportunity to continue on that going through this one. And look at how much damage this scout is doing from T-spawn. Savy finally does lose his life, but he gets 2 tags out, and they've already got B bomb site control. Shiki though, what the hell? Where'd that come from? Weber, hello? They're finding the kills. They're getting the advantage back. The bomb has been dropped. One player all the way over here at A. That's going to be Matafee on the long rotate, coming all the way around. But they have bomb control. He's going to be able to spot out Mighty Max, though, so he should be able to find this kill. As he's just walking down. He knows that he's there. He's allowing himself not to be seen. Finds the 1, finds the 2. In this round, he's going to get flipped upside down. like to take a minute, just sit right there and tell you how Gomez became the Fresh Prince of Dust2.
See, I got that reference. Unfortunately, you don't get my references. Aaron, going to be going down, and Slovenia, I mean, taking a round off the back of Matafe's ingenuity and patience there. And that's really what won it for them. Unfortunately for the UK, it's going to be 8-9. They're losing the advantage now, and Slovenia getting back into it. So, have you heard of the singer Ed Sheeran?
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever heard any of his songs.
Well, that's disappointing. Anyway, the push coming through mid. Cheeky, I think that's the second time this game he's run straight on mid and getting taken down by a scope. So, not good, to be honest. But it is a push towards that B-bomb site. Only 2 players to defend. And Weber getting the first to take blood, but unfortunately he's been traded and his friend has been taken as well. So, all onto Aaron and Mega Hitty Max. Can they do it? Can they not? Who knows?
Probably not. Both coming around from tunnels right now, so they're going to get a little bit of intel, and see Savi's going to be watching this area. They've also got Gomez boosted up on top of the boxes, so Savi's going to be the first point of contention here. And they actually do take him down. He didn't have head armor, so the headshot is going to ring supreme. Imps going to be able to find one, but they aren't going to be able to get in here and salvage this gun. And, oh, one of the AK, as did Googie, but Googie's going to win the fight to get it. Going back around towards mid, and they're going to find out Mighty Max take him down. And now a 10-8 scoreline coming into the first gun round. Let's see if the United Kingdom can do anything on their CT side, because remember how disappointing their CT side looked on Mirage earlier.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a pretty fair judgment. In the UK, I mean, what can you say? Slovenia are just taking it away at the end of the day. Nothing more to say. So, hey.
Oh,
Do you like them rhymes? Do you like them?
I'd say you have bars, but you don't.
Okay.
So I won't say that.
Sorry, I'm not one of you Americans, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Yeah. Anyway, the push is coming in towards mid, and it's going to be Slovenia trying to get themselves some real estate over towards the CT spawn. Of course, there is a bit of a fight to be put up. Mighty Max is in CT, hoping someone's going to rear themselves and give them the opportunity to take some heads and take names with it. Of course, you wouldn't want to take a head without a name, otherwise it would just be a head and not much use to anyone.
That Molotov's off the mark. Pulse is going to stay in the position that he's in. The spam comes through the smoke in CT, and Aaron's going to be able to find Gomez. And then outside of the B double doors is going to be Googie going down to Weber. They do manage to clear out Pulse and Weber at the B-bomb site, so not bad trades coming out here for the terrorist side of Slovenia. They spot the head of Imp. Imp's not going to win that battle, but it's going to be Savvy to spam from window room. We're going to keep things on a 2 versus 2 even keel. Both players going to be coming from the outside of B-bomb site this time around, as they went from tunnels the last time. Shiki and Mighty Max, the last 2 standing for the UK. Molotov comes out to doors. Molotov comes out to the back of site. That's not going to flush Matafee out. He's going to be able to tuck in underneath the window behind the double stacked boxes, and if Mighty Max pushes in, this could be a detriment to himself. There's the opener. Shiki down, and it doesn't even matter what Matafee does. It's going to be Savvy to find both.
Yeah, again, Slovenia just having a dominating round there. Take the UK out. And really, it's a bit concerning because Slovenia are looking real good right now. Unfortunately for the UK, they're going to be back onto pistols, nothing to play with. They are going to be able to get a buy into the next round, but so far Slovenia are just proving their dominance over the United Kingdom. Of course, there's nothing to say. Imp going to take down Shiki, and Mighty Max doing what he can is not enough. Deagle down, and now just Aaron, Pulse and Weber remain to try and get some work done. Unfortunately, there's not too much that can come in at this point. Aaron is just crouching on that bomb site, keeping himself alive, but Pulse, Weber, both going to fall. It's all on Aaron, and I don't see there being too much that he can do. Unfortunately, he has gone down. So, guys in the chat, alright, I'm going to have a bit of interaction with you. If you could choose your own team for the UK, right, I want you to put the roster you'd have. I'm going to do it as well, alright?
I think my top 5 would probably have to be Dylan, and Dylan.
Who's Dylan?
You've never seen that skit from Dave Chappelle, have you?
Nah.
Alright, well, see, reference game for me is incredibly on point. It's just a shame you don't get the knowledge of that one. Shiki aggressive at long, going to find the opening pick, takes down Googie. This is the 3rd different offer that we've seen on the United Kingdom side. Weber's going to have off this time around, so it's a double up setup. This is the revamp that they were looking for here for the UK side. See if they can continue to capitalize moving forward. It's going to be an uphill struggle for them as they are down 4 rounds right now. But if they can at least hold this off for the time being, give themselves a little breathing room, because Slovenia is still not quite that close to getting all the way up here. One player out mid. Pinch is coming towards B. Back player is going to be Weber. Finds the opening pick onto Matafis. Has to stay alive now.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 players to do work, and Pulse going to be able to take down Bohms. So nice round coming in from the UK. It's all on Savvy. 1 versus 5, and he can't do it. He's going to go down. So the UK take themselves a 9th round finally. And yeah. Charlie Weber in the chat. That's not Weber. That is Kindedley. So hello, good sir. And no, you cannot put yourself in the team. That is not allowed. You can't copy and paste what I've put, MGOP, that's cheating.
He didn't
Nothing
copy and
but
paste
that.
what you put, you dope.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, yeah, you replaced Surreal. Yeah, well, you can't really use Def or Surreal, because that's cheating.
It's not cheating, they're originally from UK.
Alright, we can have Crucial as well.
That'd be like saying that you can't use Simple in the Ukrainian team because he played on Liquid in the United States. Let's be real here.
Yeah, I guess. I'll let you
Heritage
off.
will out, I believe they say.
Yeah. Fine, whatever, you win.
I sure as hell wouldn't put you on a team, though.
No, I'm terrible. I don't understand that.
5 on 5 still. No damage being dealt just yet. Double up setup here for the T side. Gomez and C are going to have those, and they were able to do some pretty solid work on the CT side to get them up to that 7 rounds, at least on the Slovenian side. UK trying to come back into this one, but if they lose this round, it's going to be a rough reset for them. 4 players from the terrorist side grouping up on Cat, late lurk from Googie at long. 1 player to beat for him. That's going to be the number 9 man in Mighty Max. Mighty Max taking a peek at long A, not spotting anything just yet. Does have a flashbang. The execute's going to come in towards A. It's crucial that Shiki gets some kills here. Holding for the pop flash. Not even going to flash out. Pulse manages to find 1. And Shiki does get tagged down. They have to find this player, Aaron. They have to be able to find him. The flank comes out from Googie. He's going to get shut down. No! Missing the shot. That is a crucial shot to hit right there. They have 1 more player still to get to clear off of that A bomb site, and they're going to do it. Imp's going to find Aaron, and it's all down to Pulse and Weber in this 2 versus 4. Sadie's going to miss the shot, drops down into CT spawn, has to get himself out of dodge, and he does just that. No punish from Weber down from that area. This is going to be a very tough retake, and you can see Weber already running for the hills. The 13th round now for Slovenia.
Yeah, absolutely. And United Kingdom having trouble. When 3 players die like that on a site, you know you're... I don't know, something is wrong. I mean, Aaron should have been taking that peak straight away. It's a trade frag, not a wait frag. At the end of the day, you need to be taking that player down on... Oh, sorry, no, it wasn't Aaron. I think it may have been Shiki, because Mighty Max went down first over on long. Shiki then waited for about an hour before peaking, and by that time he was full flashed. And it just didn't really work out. Googie able to take full advantage. And so Slovenia are going to be getting themselves ahead quite significantly on 13-9. And the United Kingdom, they're already a map down. They need to wake up right now, get themselves in a better position, because this is it. There's no coming back from this. If you lose this game, it's over.
Yeah, and that's the dangerous part about this right now. Because they were able to save 2 rifles out of the last round, they're going to be able to force buy into this one and pick up a couple of guns to support that. It's not going to be the most formidable buy, though, as they don't have a whole lot of utility behind this buy. You can see a couple of Molotovs or incendiary grenades, which are more expensive on the CT side at $600 versus the $400 for the Molotov for the terrorist side. So they don't have a lot of utility. They don't have a lot of smokes. They only have 1 left on Aaron, and Aaron's going to be playing over in CT spawn. So the only avenue really is either he dumps a smoke here in mid to hold back a push, or he holds it for a post plan at the end of the round to smoke off the bomb. So we'll have to see what he decides to do, but if he throws it out now, they're going to have a serious lack of utility for a retake. And that could be a big damper on things moving forward, because look at how many nades they still have. I mean, we're 40 seconds into the round right now, and they still have a full arsenal of nades on Googie. They've got full nades on Imp. They've got almost full nades on Savy as well. So it's kind of incredible when you see how much utility they still currently have. These Molotovs in towards this B bomb site, though, the staggering from them is actually holding off this push wholeheartedly. All 5 terrorists getting ready to creep in towards this B bomb site. Flash goes out, push comes in.
Yeah, Pulse able to get 1 on the entry, but Weber Still needs to do some work, but he can't. The nades are going to take him down, and that has to be devastating. Nothing he
This
can
should be
do
a safe
to
call
prevent that.
immediately. This should be a safe call for United Kingdom immediately. I know that they want to get rounds on the board and they don't want to face a 14-9 scoreline, but this should be an automatic save call.
Yeah, there's nothing that can be done here. Savey once again with a no-scope. This man just doesn't stop, and he cleans it out with a final shot onto Mighty Max. 14-9. This game is over. Unless United Kingdom. I mean, there's no comeback. I'm sorry, but there just isn't a comeback at this point. No money to buy. You can't prevent match point. There's nothing to do.
I call for that. I call for that save there, and you know, chat might disagree with me on this one, but I call for that save because if you looked at their economy going into this round, you knew that they were going to be extremely light on the buy regardless. So if they were able to hold on to those 3 rifles, they give themselves at least a fighting chance to stave off match point. Now they're on pistols with no armor with 2 flashes to support, and if they lose this, they're on match point and they have to be flawless for the rest of this. They could have potentially won this round with 3 rifles, but they're not going to have that opportunity because they decided to go for a 3-on-4 in towards that B bomb site. So pretty rough stuff from them. Pretty rough stuff.
Yeah, at this point, what can they really do? United Kingdom, to say the least, in trouble. But maybe, just maybe, there is still a light at the end of the tunnel. Good timing, though. Game started at 7:30. Thanks, guys. 10 minutes late. Gonna have to drive up to bloody Sunbury now. That's at least 20 minutes. God, no consideration. Game's surely gonna be over by the time I get there. At least they're gonna have a hot dog. Anyway, 14-9. As the Pistols of United Kingdom just try and do some work, but it's not really going too well for them. Slovenia still very much alive in this round. Double op setup is out. That's Bomez and Savvy. Now hoping that someone is going to come into their path and risk losing their noggins as Pulse will move back over towards B, but there's no one there. There is no one. There is, however, Aaron. Takes down Imp, picks up an AK as Mighty Max finds one, makes it a double on Aaron, and now looking pretty good. 2 versus 5 as that AK moves towards long. Bomez will find one, but the kill comes through. Aaron once again going ham, finds a 4K in the round, and proves his team is not dead zone.
That was quite an interesting round there. They waited the clock down all the way to 30 seconds and kind of telegraphed their play. They didn't really throw over smokes and nades into the A bomb site to really kind of block vision. They had no smoke in CT. They didn't bomb any flashes, no Molotovs, and kind of dry peeked into that, and they got punished for it. And I mean, it was Aaron coming up as the savior of the round for them, getting that 4K, picks up the P250 kill, and then gets 3 AK kills afterwards. So a little bit rough there for the side of Slovenia, but they've still got a 4-round lead, and they've still got money to go for the bye. And if they win this one, I mean, the bye down from the UK side is going to be damn near equally as bad as it was in the last round.
Yeah. I mean, still they're teetering on the edge of defeat here. The UK needs to do some work. They want to stay in this game. 14-10. There is still a chance for the United Kingdom. It's not over. There's no match point. There's not even potential for overtime just yet because Slovenia are not quite there yet. Imp going to have to save himself there with the smoke. I'm not sure why. He could have just left. But Savvy, 4 HP, needs to be very cautious as to how he plays this round. Only Pulse is available over towards that B bomb site. So, maybe, there is still a chance in this for the Kingdom United. United has won. God save the Queen, God save England, and God save the United Kingdom's team in Counter-Strike. Right now, please. The push comes in over onto that B bomb site, not A bomb site even. Cheeky able to open it up, takes down Matafi, doubles it. Aaron comes in. 1, 2, 3. Easy. Happy days. 11 rounds on the board.
It's a pretty solid hold there from the United Kingdom side. If I do say so myself, they keep all their players alive. They don't lose a player at all in that round. Hardly take any damage as well. So they're going to force Slovenia onto the back foot now. And UK is going to have an opportunity to get up to a 12th round, barring some sort of disaster into this one. And I expect to see something fast from the T side. That's exactly what we're going to see. They're already out on long. The Molotov is doing so much damage. We've got one player back behind this. He's fully flashed out. Nate's going to go to the backside of Blue Bin. That's going to find a little bit of damage. No, actually, they get away from that. And he's going to have to pull out the secondary. Do they even realize that he's in pit? Aaron trying to stay alive here. Bomez is going to trade out. It's a 2 for 3 at long. An opportunity to salvage at least one rifle, and they'll do that. Bomez gets naded down to 32, but he does have an M4 to work with. Let's see if he can find some headshots with that.
Yeah, maybe there's still, hope. There is a minute and 10 seconds remaining in this round, of course, so although they are both low on Bomez and Savvy, they've still got 2 weapons. One of them may or may not be a P250, but at the end of the day, it is still a gun. It still clicks, it still fires. As long as there is ammunition in that clipper,
Say ammunition. You've been playing way too much Grand Theft Auto 5.
Saints Row, mate. Oh, is ammunition Saints Row? Oh, sorry, God. You know what? Words don't work. Cheeky. Bang. Bang, bang.
12 rounds now on the board for the UK side. We should see a buy coming out from the Slovenian side. They're going to put the AWP back into the hands of Savy, and AK is going to get picked up by Bomez here. He's not going to have utility behind this, though, unless he goes for a Galil or a Tech 9 play. He hasn't bought anything yet. Yeah, he's going to go with the Galil, so he's going to be able to pick up Smoke Flash. So that's a little bit more beneficial, because Matafee's going to be lacking on utility himself. We'll see what they can put together this time, because this is getting down to the wire. This is going to be one of their last chances to dance as far as being able to take this cleanly in regulation.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the last-ditch effort, and the United Kingdom are coming back. They're alive. It seems my God Save the Queens helped. So maybe if we win this game, I'll sing the national anthem. And
please, God,
remorse.
don't.
Remorse. I will.
Please.
I'll play it on my phone as well.
I'm going to mute TeamSpeak and delete you from my life.
No. Impossible. Anyway, the push is preparing, and Slovenia looking to take their last chance at winning this game. Who knows? Maybe there is still opportunity for Slovenia. I mean, they are still 2 rounds ahead. Let's not forget that. There's
and they're only 1 round away from at least forcing overtime.
Yeah.
So that's the collective sigh of relief that gets breathed by your team once you hit that 15th round, and you go, okay, at least if we can't close out the rounds, we'll at least be able to go into overtime and reset ourselves and think things over once again. But it gives them that one little bit step closer to being able to shut out the match. Push is coming around. They're going to drop one down into CT spawn. Nobody's over here at Goose this time, and actually A bomb site is relatively open for business. Shiki at long A on the platform. Going to be looking for that. And Mighty Max on this aggressive angle. That's the bomb at long. This is a little bit of a misplay here from the terrorist side of Slovenia. They took the bomb on long A as opposed to taking it where the execute happens. That's a massive mistake.
That's horrific, actually. That's really good for the UK, though. So
no, it's great for the UK, but that was a boneheaded move from Slovenia, taking the bomb over towards long A when they have no information on what kind of setup there's going to be. Take it with the horde that's going in towards that A bomb site. You had 3 players on catwalk. Why don't you have the bomb with them? Don't agree with that. Obviously, as you can tell from the phonetics in my voice right now, I don't agree with that. The inflection is there.
Yeah, it's going to be a quick B play though, by the looks of it. Molotov down to prevent it, and so Slovenia not going to be able to get into this bomb site with any speed at all.
Yeah, they're slowing up behind this one. But again, I mean, it's a matter of these executions. These executions have been lackluster to say the least. I mean, look at the round score. I mean, it was 7-1 at one point in this half. And Slovenia has lost now 4 rounds in a row. Pulse is going to be able to open up here. It's a force buy from the Slovenian side. They do have body armor to go with these pistols, but Weber trying to go for the knife. Still trying to go for the knife. Still trying to go for the knife. And he does get the knife. So, little insult to injury. He chased him forever with that knife out, and he's going to be able to find it. 14-14. UK has gotten themselves back into this, getting 5 rounds in a row now. 6 out of the last 9 rounds have gone their way.
Yeah, this is somewhat up. And I'm not talking about the UK team.
I don't know, you let go of your mic or whatever, so I didn't hear what you said anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something muted on your side, because I didn't hear.
I don't know about that one. Anyway,
no idea.
Aaron, up close and personal, finds one, but he's going to be traded out this time. Finally, Savy able to get that refrag, as Mighty Max will find Googie, and no refrag coming in there. So Max going to be able to escape with his life in his hands, and this is looking now real good for the remaining players on that United Kingdom side to take the match point onto the board, and that could be enormous for the UK. Mighty Max trying to do some damage, but the push is coming in towards this B bomb site. Pulse is up close, but he can't get the kill. It is going to be Slovenia working their way onto this bomb site. Bomez somehow alive, and he goes back for a peek on mid. Why he does that, I have no idea, but still 2 versus 3 on the B bomb site as the bomb will finally go down. Not much utility here for the remaining Slovenian players. Just a flash and a nade. That's it.
They don't need a
flash is
peek.
done.
I don't know why Slovenia, Matafee just took a peek at double doors. He's taking a peek here in window as well. I don't know why He's going for this. He does get the kill, but that's such a risky play. Nade comes out around the corner. He's going back up into window for seconds. This one's going to work out a little bit better as that player was caught with a reload. The sound cue is going to be on point. They've got Savvy by car. So when they come in, Weber's going to lose his life, and there it is. The crossfire is strong, and Slovenia are going to get up to tie point, pardon me, match point right now. And UK, they've got the money to go for this perfectly well. And we'll see whether or not they can make it happen, or if we're going to go into overtime. And that's going to be the real big question here. Slovenia, they finally get around on the board. It came after 5 in a row for the UK side. Are they going to be able to answer back? Are they going to be able to shut this down? It's the double-up setup in Weber and Shiki this time. And you saw Shiki the last time they had an op, that was around the Slovenia won.
Yeah, once again, not too good for the UK. That should have been around in the bag at the end of the day, especially with those overpeaks coming through. And disappointing to say the least, but there is still a chance there. Plenty of money. They've got the double-up setup going on. So definitely an opportunity for an overtime here. There's no doubt about it. If you want a good example of the glow, look at Savvy and look at Matafi, I think it was, over towards long, and you can really see the difference between moving and not moving.
Anyway, Aaron and Shiki and CT, they're also not making any noise down there. Very stalwart here on the CT side. He comes out. That's a little bit early, preemptive. Followed up by the flash. It's going to blind a player, but they're still going to be making this push up, and there's nobody up in A site to actually hold this off. And Shiki with an op from A ramp. He's looking for the jump over the smoke, but it's not going to come just yet. Bomb is moving up on Cat. This is going to be the right play from Slovenia this time around. 4 players going to be attacking from Catwalk, and they have the bomb with them. No late lurk at long, but it's going to be Mighty Max to find Matafi at long, so that's going to shut that down. He's the worst for the wear at 19 HP, but he does manage to get the kill. Smoke comes out. That's going to drop down onto CT spawn. You're going to be able to go for a little bit of a vision play now. Lots of smokes going out. That's going to block Shiki's off a little bit here. He's going to have to come up big, and he drops the bomb carrier. They're going to have to get this trade, and they do just that. Mighty Max at long A finds another one. We're looking at OT right now. Unless Savvy can do something in a 1 versus 4, finally able to find the bomb. Going to be looking to put this one on the plant, but it looks like OT is going to be on the board.
Yeah, unless he can go absolutely inhuman, there is no way to win this round without some serious fragging. And yeah, I don't think this is going to happen. Savvy burned alive, and Weber to put the final nail in the coffin. We are going to overtime. So hold on to your seats. This is 15-15, and we will see you very, very soon. Actually, we're not going anywhere. So
no, we're not going anywhere. The big thing to note, though, is this is United Kingdom hanging on for dear life because they are down a map. If they lose this one, it's over. It's a 2-0 series for Slovenia, who are considered to be the underdogs in this series, and they've been playing them very, very well. It was 16-8 on the first map that they were able to take it on Mirage. This time around, it's 15-all going into overtime. And the big thing about this right now is the final map is going to be cash, if we get to that point. It's been Aaron that's been the glue holding United Kingdom together right now because Shiki and Pulse, even Weber, have kind of been off. I mean, 30 rounds in, and they're at 17, 15, and 15. Aaron's up there at 33 kills, leading the charge. Savvy and Gugi have been doing a lot of work here for Slovenia, but again, it's 16, 18, and 16 for Matafi, Bomez, and Imp. Imp was the all-star of the first map, along with Bomez. Those were the 2 guys that were leading the way. And they're having a relatively quiet second map. So they need to step up if they want to be able to close this one down for the Slovenian side.
Yeah, absolutely.
While we have a minute here, though, we can shamelessly plug our social media if you want.
I don't have that on social media.
You don't have a Twitter?
Do I?
I don't know. Do you?
I might do. Do you? I don't know. If I did have one, it would definitely be something like Herald CS:GO. Probably.
That's fun. That's fun. Can't take you Brits anywhere without getting trolled. Needless to say, mine is twitter.com/MegamanTV if you guys feel so inclined to follow us on social media. And his is twitter.com/HeraldCSGO. So all the support that we can get is going to be very, very nice. And we definitely appreciate everybody who comes and checks out our social media. I will be casting later on this evening a solo cast for Starladder for their Season 2 of I-League. And that matchup is actually going to be a best of 3 between the Brazilians, Luminosity, and Immortals. It's going to be a pretty good series. That's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for those of you who want to partake in that. But for the time being, we are into our first round of our first possible of many overtimes in this series on Dust2. Slovenia on the offensive side once again, looking to have an execute. And they're going to stay with a fast-paced strategy. No ops being picked up here, as it is $10,000 start money MR3 Got to watch the budgets. You can see no double up here for the CT side either. It's just going to be Weber.
Yeah, not so much to play with, but of course, full utility, full weapons. Strange to see Slovenia with no op, as they were favouring a double op setup almost the whole game. Why aren't they just going A? What is going on here? I don't
Well, they
know.
don't know there's not a stack at B.
Oh my god. Okay, trade comes through. Aaron. Oh man, this is all trade so far. Weber is going to be able to get back in with a headshot onto the imp, but that's the push shut down. It's all coming down now to Matafi and Savy. Luckily, the kill comes through. They have to recover the bomb, of course, and fortunately for them, the timing's in their favour. Apart from that, the bomb is going to be going down. 2 versus 2 on that B bomb site. Always difficult, but Savy with the AWP in hand should be able to do some work here. He's been spotted out. He's going to get the first kill. Shiki, the second man. This should not be doable for him unless opportunity is granted to him. Savy, I mean, really, he has all the control in this engagement. All he has to do is crouch. He can't be killed. As Shiki finds himself versus the world. Flash comes through. It's a nice flash. It's not nice enough. Shiki still being held at bay. Molotov goes out. It doesn't matter. They've got plenty of money.
Yeah, and that's, again, I mean, Slovenia, they struggled so much on their terrorist side in this matchup. I mean, it does go 8-7, both sides. But it just seemed like United Kingdom had that run where they come back and they're looking very dominant on the CT side. And then we get into overtime and Slovenia is going to do this really wonky split towards the B-bomb site. And that was, you know, United Kingdom had it in their control at the beginning. Weber on the AWP locks down the bomb, trying to come in through the tunnels. And it was a very peculiar round. They drop down into CT and go towards the B-bomb site. And I like it because it's a change of pace. Usually you throw those smokes and flashes and you drop down, push on towards the player that's playing a car with the AWP. And that's your A execute in the bag. That time around, they opted to drop into CT and push back onto the players that were possibly in mid. But lo and behold, there was actually 3 players on the B-bomb site this round, which is peculiar for Dust2, to say the least.
Yeah, for sure. And not too much going on. Weber, of course, is glass canon here. There's not much he can do if he gets even hit once. So, real concerning. And Slovenia already a round up. Weber, of course, is towards B, so he doesn't have too much threat coming at him right now. But as he goes in for the retake, if he goes for the retake, that's when it'll start to get really dangerous. Mighty Max still over towards blue bin, just holding down that long position. I mean, the whole time that Mighty Max has been on long, they haven't taken it once. Let me just point that out very quick. As Aaron will take himself a peek, does a bit of damage, but he can't get the kill off. Just a smoke down, just to hold them back. And it's looking like potentially an A play is not longer on the books. It may be B. They're going for, especially if a kill comes in here from the imp onto Pulse, but it's not going to happen. Pulse is able to fall back, keeping himself alive, and so the push will continue through mid. Aaron opens it up, Matafi down, and no refrag en route as Weber finds himself having to fall back, unfortunately for him, but he will get a kill. Takes the head off Googie, and okay, Savy. Yeah, you got the kill, but you traded it for them. So that's not what you really want to be doing. But still, 2 versus 3 on this B-bomb site. And once again, Gomez and Savy. Last time, Savy had Matafi with him, but he also had an AWP. So let's see if this one's going to be any more doable. Molotov goes down. And it is team burning. Savy, you've already killed one teammate. Let's not do it again. Probably not wise. Anyway, 3 players coming in for this retake. This time, they're going to be more wise about it. Burn Savy out of position as they push on in. And not checking the right corner. Shiki going to go down. Gomez finds 1, 2, and Savy for the 3rd. That's disastrous.
Yeah, and back-to-back rounds for Slovenia on the T side right there. I mean, you can see how the money has been affected on the UK side. They buy up the AWP 2 rounds in a row. They lose both of those rounds with a full arsenal of rifles to back it with utility. And, I mean, this looks like a nigh impossible round for the UK side. We've seen them work to get a full eco as well. Aaron getting a 4K with that, but Mighty Max at long 8 trying to overly aggress, and he's going to get punished wholeheartedly for that one. He's down. So already the advantage going the way of the terrorist side. And a fast push on Catwalk from Shiki finds out a little bit of intel for the team, but they don't even have to press behind this, the Slovenian side. They can just wait this one out. They've got all of the advantages into this round, especially with the range advantage over those Mag 7s. It's going to be Weber with this scout at A. He's going to poke his head out, and he's going to get burned out of place as well. And he's tagged down even lower. Still trying to jump P. And the nade takes him off the board. Pressure around the side. Boogie's going to find Pulse, and you've got 2 left on the UK side. This could be a clean half. Well timed there from Shiki and Aaron. Going to find a couple more, but it's Imp to answer back, and it's all down to Aaron.
Yeah, once again, the UK not in a great place. Maybe a little bit harsh, but chat's saying they need to get onto the retake. May be correct, because so far the UK definitely having trouble. Aaron is going to be able to get one, looking for the second, but it's not looking too great for him. Dust2 was their map pick. They should have this nailed down, but unfortunately they haven't. Imp, now the last man alive, onto Aaron, takes him down, and that is the round. Slovenia with a perfect half.
Yeah, and I mean they're already on match map and series point right here. They only need one round in order to put this one to bed and knock UK out of this tournament. And this is kind of a shocking fashion. We didn't really expect to see this be this way. You know, especially the dominant performance that we saw in the first map from Slovenia, taking that 16-8 over the United Kingdom, which was, albeit Slovenia's pick, but still a pretty dominant performance when you consider some of the people that are on this United Kingdom roster, and Weber, and Mighty Max, and Pulse. On the opposing side, though, I mean, Slovenia came to play today. They're doing some serious work. This is really nice and refreshing to see from them.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's looking real good so far. And all Slovenia have to do is win a single round, and they are in to QR2 of the TWC 2016 qualifiers. The United Kingdom not living up to expectations, and well, once again disappointing. Savy opens it up there onto Shiki. The trade does come in, but that's about all that comes. That's not what I meant to say.
Oh my god. See, you took it there. Nobody was thinking it until you actually said it.
Yeah. Oh, it's not good, is it?
It's
Anyway,
not good, is it?
It's
No.
not bloody good. Oh, bloody hell.
It's not good at all, mate.
It's actually quite bad.
Bomb
Anyway,
plant comes in
no
towards the
retake.
A-bomb state. Weber, he's caught out a little bit. Still jumping around. Not really sure why he's deciding to give himself a opportunity to get picked. Pulse trying to lock this down with the op. Gonna get the close angle shot. Looking for more. Gonna get it. 2. Not a third, though. Matafi and Bomez answer back. It's down to Mighty Max and Weber. They do have a Molotov on Mighty Max, but they have 2 smokes to deal with here. Smoke out onto Cat, smoke out onto the bomb, and this is going to be the defuse. They're not going to be able to stop it. Oh, yes, they will. Mighty Max coming in huge form right now. That might be the round. It is. Mighty Max with the hero play, the jump through the smoke, gets the headshot, and they live to fight another day. I thought for sure that was done. Slovenia somehow miraculously lose that round
What?
from Kukli.
That's insane. That is insane.
All right, Dazed, calm yourself.
That is insane.
It's insane.
It is insane. Like that. Wow.
What?
That is insane. That's insane. I'm sorry, but that is insane. Weber getting himself into the pit there. Will find himself a kill. Can't make it a double, but luckily Aaron's there for the trade. Going to take down Googie. And so 3 versus 4. And United Kingdom, they want to take this to a second overtime. They want to waste more of my time with this, because they just hate me. They're gonna. Well, this is the thing. I'll go to like 7 overtimes and the UK will lose, just because that's how much love there is. Anyway, where is the love? Matafi gonna be trying to get some work done here through the smoke, but it's not going to work out. He's going to miss quite a few shots, but he does get some damage through it, which is what matters. The bomb is going to be planted by Shiki. Interesting planting that one for short, but I'm calling it. Yeah. This is going to be the round in the bag for the UK, but I think this game is over. I think Slovenia may just win.
I don't see how you can possibly formulate that kind of an opinion, given the fact that the status of this bye is going to be so miserable from Slovenia's
I know, but
side.
I know the UK. That's the difference. I know the UK.
I just hope this goes into like 4 overtimes so that you can't go to that rugby game.
Nah, I can't go anyway. But no, I know the UK scene, and I know that they're going to lose this game right now. This is it. I'm telling you.
Molotov goes out on the long. That's going to do some serious damage. Pulse is blinded down to 23 HP. The Deagle comes out from Savy. Going to find one. Googie's there with the CZ-75. Finds another one. That's Pulse on the floor. They've still got a few more to deal with on this area, but it's going to be Aaron to answer back. Googie with another one, though. And it's down to a 3 versus 2 situation. The Slovenian side is looking relatively solid into this round so far. They've got to be able to go out and recover that bomb, and Aaron is stuck behind Blue Bin. You've got Boomez out around the corner as well. Another dunk nade goes out. 28 HP left for him. We've still got a couple of players left on the board here for the terrorist side of the UK. There it is, Googie with a 3rd. What a massive time for him to step up. He's had a pretty tame matchup so far, but he's got 3 into this round. It's all going to come down to Shiki. Not like this. Not like this.
You know, you can call me Merlin, you can call me Gandalf, you can call me Dumbledore if you like, but predictions are prediction. Knowledge is knowledge.
How about I call you a knob instead?
Wow. Yeah, that's very offensive over here.
I know. Good. 19-17 is going to be your final score. Slovenia is going to take that 2-0 on the series and knock United Kingdom out. We're going to have to send this back over to the analyst desk because I've got no words for this one. That's going to be a 2-0 series for Slovenia. I don't think anybody really saw that one coming, guys. What do you think, George?
I think Slovenia managed to win the whole series 2-0, 19-17 in the second map of the day, Dust2. In the end, they managed to finish up the round, the map, even though they were leading, but then they were losing 15-14. They go to overtime, and in the end, win it for their country. Why are you looking at me like that?
Nice summary there.
Yeah, new accessorize. Yeah. So, what do you think about the map?
Surprising for me. I was expecting UK to win Dust2 because, like we said, they played with double op setup on the first map. I expected them to do that in the second map, and that maybe could get them the victory. But they tried it at some point, but it didn't give them any too much edge. Surprise here again. Slovenia managed to pull through. Apparently, only Serbia is gonna be left behind.
Yeah, only Serbia from the Balkan countries. Like,
It's really sad.
we have Macedonia.
We
Yeah,
have something to
the
be.
rest of the fellas went through, and we're glad. Actually, we're not. Why not? Why
Yeah,
not?
we are glad.
I was a little bit too. Loud.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was excited for our neighbors
of course.
to go through the second stage.
No, I mean, all jokes aside, congrats
Yeah.
to all the countries that managed to pull through the disqualification
course.
round, especially Slovenia, Croatia.
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 Anyway, interesting match, surprise here. Slovenia won. Tomorrow we have the draw, I guess.
Tomorrow we had a draw. Before that, we have two matches. We have Bosnia against Czech Republic, and the second match of the day. I knew this would happen.
Romania
and
against-
Lithuania. Romania and Lithuania. Yeah, those are the last two matches in the first qualifying round. Dusan, your thoughts on this map? Oh,
Yeah, we can see here,
just the time for it. Yep, we've seen that Turkey, Croatia, Bulgaria, Montenegro, Estonia, Slovenia advanced to the second qualifying round, and we're waiting for the winners of the matches mentioned before: Bosnia versus Czech Republic and Romania versus Lithuania. Yep. Dusan, your quick thoughts about the match?
Yeah, I said UK was the favorite here, and apparently I was really wrong, but I'm just glad that Slovenia got the victory on that Dust2. I believed in them from the beginning, and then at the end I was like, what are you doing? And then in the overtime, they take through 3 rounds, and I mean, every round I think they force that short control and working off that. Like we saw in the first round of overtime, they take short control and they somehow throw smokes for A and end up going to B. I mean, it's a good kind of a fake, but they stacked 3 guys B from the UK side, and I'm not sure, but they managed to lose the side. So a pretty weird overtime, but I'm just glad Slovenia pulled it through.
At the point where overtime started, do you think that Great Britain, UK, was going to turn things around?
No, because
Not even for a second? Because I did.
No, I did when I saw that Slovenia squad wanted to go A. I was like, yes, this is the right thing to do. And then I saw the smokes. I was like, yeah, this is perfect. They only have 2 guys on long. Just go for the A side. And they drop CD and they go to B. And I'm like, this is lost. Like UK's got this in the bag, and they somehow managed to die all 3 guys on the B side. And then after that, hold off at 2 versus 3 retake from UK. So, I mean, I was hoping that UK can do something, but unfortunately nothing.
Okay, Kasad, thank you for your help today. And I kind of heard that we're going to see you again tomorrow. Maybe not. Okay, we're crossing our fingers. Thank you for your help once again. And if we don't see you tomorrow, wish you all the luck with Mouse Sports.
Yeah, you can keep the hat.
It can,
It's
yeah.
mine.
Well, just at least for the end of the broadcast
I
today.
think he
To
wears
be
it much
honest,
better than
fake
you.
words doesn't count.
What?
Fake words doesn't count.
Oh, okay. Just until the end of the broadcast. I'll bring it back to you. I'll give it back to you. Dushan, thank you for your help today. Okay, a quick recap of what happened today. Ukraine versus Estonia. Estonia kicking out Ukraine of the competition. 2-1. They lost the first map, but win the next 2 maps. And Estonia going to the second qualifying round. In the second match of the day, Slovenia was just a better team against UK. Thank you for watching e-frag TV. See you tomorrow at the same time, at the same place. Have a good night.